Hi, and welcome to WRT102 English Composition 2. I am Dr. Elisa Cooper, and I'll be your instructor for this summer session. Now, this summer session is an 8-week session, so it's an accelerated class. And what that means is instead of the normal 16 weeks, or some of you might have even taken a 14-week class, this course is condensed to 8 weeks. So we have all the same work in a shorter amount of time. So we go pretty fast, and my best advice to you is to make sure that you check in at least 3 days a week, a minimum of 3 days a week, and keep up with the assignments. Because falling behind in an accelerated course like this is not going to make this class any easier. In fact, it makes it a little bit harder. So the best thing that you can do is to keep up with all the work. So stay on top of your assignments and make sure that you are checking in, and you'll do just fine. So just a little bit about myself. I've been teaching for 29 years. I've taught both high school and community college freshman composition and literature. I work full-time up at a community college in Phoenix, Arizona, but I've spent the last 2 semesters working adjunct here at Pima. So that's why you have me as an instructor. I've been on sabbatical from my other teaching job for the past year working on a project, and I thought I would check out how things are done down in Tucson. So I've had a great time so far. I taught my first online class back in 1997. So I've been teaching online for over 20 years, and I think I have a good hang of how to do it. So I do have my doctorate in instructional technology and distance education. So I've been studying it for years now and practicing my craft, I guess you could call it, for many years. I didn't get to design this course, but I do think it's a good course. I think you'll like it, and I think you'll do well in the course. This is an OER course, which I think is brilliant, that you don't have to go out and spend more money for course materials. OER just stands for Open Educational Resources, and open just means that they're free and available for anybody to use. And so the person who created this course gathered those materials and designed the course using those materials. So it's good that you get to save a little money there. All right, you'll have lots of extra money for those Starbucks lattes. All right, so I want to tell you a little bit about the course. There are 3 major units in the course, and then within the units there are either 2 or 3 modules. And a lot of students get a little lost within the course, so I want to take a couple of minutes just to quickly show you how you should maneuver around within D2L. And it also helps too if you have the app on your phone or a mobile device. And I'll show you that in a separate video. But for now, let me just quickly go over to our course page and show you how you want to go about looking for things and following along in the process. All right, when you first end up in the course, you'll see that you're on the main page. And the first thing you want to do is hit Contents, or Content. And so when I hit Content, it'll take me over into the area that shows the table of contents. And these are all of the things that you are going to be doing. So in the Getting Started area, okay, so Getting Started, Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. And so when I hit the arrow down, it expands it, and you can see that these are the things that I need to do. Now once you do them, this little circle or dot turns into a check mark. And so you just click on this, and it opens up the page, and it says Read Me First. After you're done reading this important information, at the very bottom, you can hit the arrow to go to the next item. And once you read that page, you can continue on with hitting the next button. But when you go back to the table of contents, you can either hit table of contents here or contents. You will see now that I have check marks next to those first 2 items. And that'll help you keep track of what you've done and what you still have to do. If you come up here and you see that there are not check marks, that means you still have to do those things. Now, when you're looking at this this view table of contents, it doesn't tell you when things are due. To figure out when things are due, you want to go into the course schedule. It's kind of like a listed calendar view. So you can see here that today there's nothing, yay. Tomorrow, nothing, yay. But then the next 7 days we're going to get busy. So you can see here that we are going to begin the course on Tuesday, May 28th. So anything listed on this page is what you need to do by the end of the day on May 28th. Okay, so you're going to read the syllabus, the instructor information, course information, etc. And so forth down to here. And then you can see on Wednesday, we have these items that are due. just by looking at the course schedule, you'll be able to see the days and the times that things are due. Okay, so those are the two crucial areas. Now, if you want to get a good look at what we are going to be doing, you can see Unit 1 breaks down into 3 modules, reading, drafting, and revising. And if I click on this one, it opens up and shows me the items included in that module. And they are also over here. Okay, so Module 1 reading, when I click on it, opens up here, but it also opens up here. And again, you have the dots to keep track of what you've looked at and what you haven't looked at. So I can look at Module 1, and then I can go down and look at Module 2, and so forth. Okay, and so if you want to look and see what's in Unit 2, you can click on Unit 2, and then that expands to Module 4 and Module 5, and then Unit 3 is going to be Module 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so I would advise that you do 2 things when you log in each day. One is look at the course schedule, and so you can see what's coming up and what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. But then also on the main page, you will see the announcements. Now these announcements are for me since I'm the instructor, but you will have announcements from me to you that'll give you advice and things that you need to be working on and so forth. Okay, so I think that is the best way to help you be successful in the course. And I think that if you just follow along with that, making sure that you get all of the check marks done, that will help you understand that you're doing all of the steps necessary to complete all of the assignments. Okay, so lastly, again, welcome to the class. I know you're going to do well. I'm looking forward to working with you. And keep in mind that I'm here to help you. It's my job to teach you. So if you have questions or you need help, you need to make sure that you reach out. So I've listed my phone number that you can text me on. I don't always answer my phone, so it's best to text first if you plan the call. We can meet online in webinars if you need help. I can make more videos like this one. Whatever it is that you need, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for it. Okay, good luck to you this semester, and I'll see you online.